Sweat drips all over it constantly.
Yep. do enough to scrub the salt off and make sure it doesn't look like it's corroding, but that's about it, right?
Yeah. The bottle cage screws are just dead. They don't come out anymore.
We've got Ronald in the pen with us. Good.
All right, what do we got? 15
seconds.
10 seconds, Paul, we're off soon.
All right, let's make sure we're on the group because there's a 600-meter descent pretty early out of the pen.
As long as you get out the pen, okay. It shouldn't be any selection to Harlem till Harlem Hill.
No, let's just stay in the group. We go downhill at 2.4 k's. Harlem Hill is at 3 kilometers.
Harlem Hill is about positioning.
Got a nice line of us on the right hand side.
Yeah. All right, you're going along this flat part, you'll start to go downhill. In about 200 or 300 meters, you'll start going down gradually. And then you kick down to Harlem Hill at 2.4.
We're becoming very serious.
Yeah. So just make sure you don't get caught at 2.4k. You've got 600 meters of descent. But do not push to the front of the group, otherwise you will get ripped over when we go up Harlem Hill.
Yeah, the trick with Harlem is to move through the group on the shallower slopes.
Yeah.
So that you're hitting the front of the group and coming through as it steepens on the corner.
Yeah. And it does get steep at the top of Harlem Hill, remember?
The final bend will be a sprint for about 15 to 20 seconds. There'll be 500, 600 watts at that final pitch.
For you.
Don't make me jealous, Sarah. Don't point out you can do it on 300, 350.
Yeah.
I can't do 600.
We struggle, believe me.
All right, nice little false flat. You're going to go downhill when we come round to the right-hand side. Harlem Hill starts as we come round to the left-hand corner on the freeways ahead of us on the map.
Sprint is FTS, foul FTS.
Yeah, sprints at 7.3k. Just remember, Harlem Hill, push over the top. There is a downhill on the other side before we go through the Three Sisters. Hold position. Start ramping up as we come round to the left. Stay in the group. Stay in the group as best you can. As you can see, it kicks up towards the end.
Not too hard, too early if you can. Don't go too hard to put the red bit.
700 meters of climbing. And make sure you're in position when you come over to this little false flat before you hit the steep part. Off you go. Watch for the push. Drive all the way over the top, push through to the downhill. Right, climbing everyone. Right, we're going downhill, then we're climbing up through to the Three Sisters. Three Sisters are elevation at 4.3. So enjoy this downhill. When we come around this corner, we'll start going uphill through the Three Sisters, like basically 3 bumps before the long downhill heading towards the bridge. Our first bump goes through to 4.7k. And you see the little false flat. And we're going up again to 5.3. Nice work. Next climb, we're going to drive all the way up through to 5.3. Then we've got a little descent. Catch our breaths. Remember this
They get excited.
first sprint is FPS. So it's important to make sure you've got the fastest time, not the first through the line. Dave's on a mission. You can go like a man's best. Right,
This first one was foul. Be in a great position now.
I know, right? Okay, this next climb tops out at 5.8. Then we're going downhill. We then go through the kidney kicker before the sprint. We stop the tape now. Dave won the race. Alright, this next sprint, first sprint coming up, 7.2 kilometers. So you're going downhill now all the way to 6. 9.8. Then we got the little kidney kicker. Straight over the top of that is the start of the sprint. See the junction ahead of you, the left turn. That's basically the almost the top of the hill before we head down into the sprint. The banner's just appearing. Make sure you work the draft and kick hard. Going to start the ramp up now. Alright, see the kicker. Be ready to go as soon as we come over the top of the yellow band. Hold these wheels and push straight over the top. Do not go too early. Okay. Start pushing to the line. Push, push, push. Drive it all the way through. Downhill sprint. Keep pushing. Nice work. Looks like Don 7, Gav 9, Dave 10.
7, 9, 10.
Nice work. 3 in the top 10 by the looks of that.
My race over. See ya.
I came, I rode, I conquered. Nice work, everyone. Alright, we're along the flats now. Hopefully you all got your power up.
Drafty draft, no sprinty sprint. Arrow.
You've basically got a little bit of bobbly flat going through to about 9.2. We dip downhill and then we punch all the way up Catpaw Hill to the start finish line. If you have a power up you don't want, you will get a new one at the start finish banner.
Want an arrow.
I mean, I get this arrow every time, so burn them.
So you may need it for going up Catpaw Hill to start finish banners because people might push. So just be aware you'll get another one. Then we get to do it all over again.
Twice.
Twice, yeah. That was awesome. Is it the top 5 or the top 10 that's scoring this? Top 5, isn't it?
Top 10, top 5, then we didn't do awesome.
Top 10.
Oh, okay, top 10. So we've got three scoring by the look of it.
Looks like Chris is going on the best off the back.
Nice work, Chris. Good news is, Chris, we'll be relying on you for FAL on the next sprint.
Okay. You know where it is.
A tiny little push up through the start finish line. We've just got a gradual climb, nothing special. Basically, the start of the lap as we just come through it. That back descent kicks in at 12.2. So hold the wheels, rest as best as you can. The next sprint is FAL. Looks like we've already got one off the front. Got Mr. Sterney, who's obviously looking for FAL points on the first sprint.
Yeah, he's got crazy walks.
Yeah. When I went after that guy who broke away last lap, I forgot he wasn't coming up one momentarily.
You could try again this time.
That's right. At the end of the day, you lot have got the draft going up Hallam Hill, so
Yeah.
he's
This
trying
guy
to push
here,
it.
let's see where he is at Hallam, right?
It's a long way to go. Oh, that's way to go.
More feeling off.
Looks like the Mittens and the Monsters are starting to chase, and the Gen Z crew are starting to push on the front.
I better let them roll off, if one of us wants to go with them. Who's got legs?
You've got legs, you know how to use them. Alright, nice work, Don. Field's starting to get strung out. You're basically pushing along this lumpy false flat until we go downhill at 12.2. Nice jumper, by the way, Sarah.
It's a group of 5 or 6 away off the front with none of us in it.
Well,
This little downhill will flatten out at 11.7. It's just about to flatten out now. Then the push will be down the hill at 12.2. And then we're starting Harlem Hill at 12.8. Enjoy the downhill.
Don't blow yourself up, Ronald.
And get caught in position at the bottom of this hill. Watch for the surge. Work, everyone. Front's almost weighing back in. Mittens are trying to close the gap. Enjoy the hill. Push all the way through. Almost closed. Right, main group just picking up second position, first position, top. Watch for the push. Group is back together. Next sprint is at 17k, so watch for the push off the front. Remember, this next sprint is FAL, so it will go early. Nice work, everyone. Alright, let's get through the three little sisters. I would expect at the end of these three sisters that the front will start to push on the downhill. So be ready for the breakaway. If it goes early, 15.6. Because it's basically from there, it's a downhill, then you go up the little lip before you hit the sprint. Got the wheels, everyone. Nice work. Great work, Ronald. Hold the wheels. Front starting to push away. This is the second of the three hills. Nice work, Gab. About to hit the third of the three circles. I can say be ready at the top of this next bump that the front will start pushing, because it's basically a downhill all the way into the little kidney kick up. Alright, watch Dirt pushing the pace on the front. We're going to drive down this hill, and the little kicker before the sprint is 16.7. There is two off the front. They're TPing with one. Monsters are trying to break the gap. It looks like the pole are pulling through the front to drive the pace. Right, that junction ahead of you is the kick up. Just about to start lifting up. Hold on tight and drive all the way to the line if you can. Again, this is FAL. Position count. Nice, start driving now, all the way, beautiful gap. Push, push, push. Take it all the way through the downhill. Oh, beautiful work. Looks like we've got a
Okay.
great
Coming.
Definitely got one in the top 10. I couldn't see any others. Awesome effort, everyone. All right, nice flattish rollers through to 19k. Make sure you're holding position. Catch your breath if you can. The next sprint is FTS.
Hold on.
Come on, Mr. Gav, hold on to that wheel. If not, you're going to be surrendering yourself to David Bosom. Beautiful, great work. You got it. So we have got 4 in the front group. Dave's just dangling off. Chris bringing up the rear.
Lawrence 5 seconds off me. Those 3 seconds behind me.
Yeah.
I was under pressure from Harlan. I never recovered.
The three sisters are a trickier pace, that's for sure.
Well, you don't get much recovery after full gas effort. Fine.
More. Alright. Dave and Ron, if you guys are working together, that would be great. Fantastic work. That T and H group were the two that were pushing off the front, pulling to the second sprint. Gotta say, that is an impressive orange Trek bike as well, Ronald.
Are they custom Masaka bikes?
Definitely beautiful Mikasa colour, that one. Right then, front group, we have got the next Harlem Hill. When's that kicking in? Kicks in at 22.6. We've got another kilometre along this top ridge, then we're going down on the first downhill, and then we kick all the way down to the base of Harlem Hill. So this is the time to rest and recover if you can. Because unfortunately the next lap we've got the sprint, and then just after it we've got the race to the finish line. And it's basically 2 kilometres from the finish of the sprint to the finish line. That's going to be fast and furious, this one. So if you can, conserve as much as you can on Harlem Hill. Alright, we'll just go down this first little shallow downhill and then we hit the full downhill at 21.9. Great drafting front group.
Don't need to go too hard on all the hill.
So front group, we've got Sarah's mom and Mr. Gab. Second gruppetto behind, we've got Ronald and Dave working together. Chris bringing up the rear. Nice gradual downhill until the left-hand turn. Then we've got the kicker all the way down to the base of Harlem Hill. Make sure we take as much momentum as you can on the bottom of that hill. Harlem Hill climb starts at 22.6. Surf that draft. Beautiful work, everyone. The main group is 22 riders. So if you're 23rd, you're off the back.
Oh, fucking hell. Only just got the heart rate under control. Here we go again.
That's good. Just in time then.
Yep.
All right. Enjoy the hill, everyone. Remember, you've got a nice little kicker downhill as soon as you get over the top. Then we're heading into the Three Sisters. Looks like they're not driving quite as hard as the last time up, which is good. All right, ready for the squeeze. Beautiful little steep bit coming up. Nice. Use those wheels, everyone. Beautiful work. Final kick over the top. Enjoy the downhill. Start climbing Three Sisters at 238. We've got 400 meters of recovery. Awesome work, Mr. Gab. Hold on tight, Don. Great work. Okay, sister number one, here we come. Beautiful. Right, climbing everyone. A little bit of respite, then we're climbing all the way through to 24.8 on the second sector. We've got
Come on, Tom, dig in.
Nice, then we've got a little dip downhill, then we're over to the third of the sisters, and we go all the way up through to 25.4. Nice and shallow. Hold the wheels as best as we can, watch the push on the front. Great work, everyone. Alright, use this final little uphill to cling on and push into the group so you can rest on the downhill. The next and final sprint is at 26.8. Next sprint is fastest through the segment. So it won't go as early, but it will be furious. And look out, as soon as we come through the sprint, look out for the kick to the finish line. We're going to start to climb up through the little kidney kicker. Sprint's going to go before that left turn ahead of you. Make sure you hold positions. Work this draft. Beautiful. Surf the draft all the way up over the top. All right, lifting for the sprint. Work the draft, push all the way through. Okay, now start lifting the pace. Beautiful. Surf the draft, push, push, push. Fantastic. Great sprinting, Don. Looks like you just set a PR. All right, let's get into the group. Let's look for the kick to the line.
Ah.
Nice work. Okay, we've got this little kicker we're just about to go up. Hold on as best as you can, everyone.
Oh,
Alright, got this little punch uphill. Basically got a couple of little pushes all the way to 28.7. Then we're going downhill, then we push all the way to the line. So they're probably going to start going in 200 or 300 meters. Meters to the finish line. As soon as we start going downhill, be in the group, start ramping the power and push all the way. Do not go too early, you need the draft. Alright. Time to push the pace. Deploy those power ups if you've got them. Drive all the way to the line. Kick all the way home. Okay, drive it all the way through the steep part. Come on, David, you got this. Beautiful work. Sarah, Mr. Gav, you are machines.
Fuck yeah.
I've worked on. You've got a bust.
Fuck! How long is Sunday time? Keep moving late.
I think you got about 6, Mr. Gary.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Right then, David, and sorry, Dave, and Ronnie. Looks like you've got 3 or 4 riders to beat. There's no excuses. As soon as we come over this lip, we will be using this downhill to drive all the way through to the finish line. Right, make sure you use the momentum of the downhill. Work the draft.
Use the power up on the downhill.
Deploy your arrow now. Beautiful, Dave. You've got this.
Come on, Ronald.
Okay, start driving to the line. Push, Ronald. Nice work, Dave. Right way, Ronald. Nice work, Chris.
Nice, Gav. Looks like you got 4.
Ooh. Yeah. I think it said 6 on my screen, but
You never believe
I don't
it.
know wrong. Maybe not. I was close to blacking out, so I could have read it wrong.
Awesome, Dave.
Oh man.
Beautiful finish. Awesome, Dom. So happy to have you back, bud.
Oh, sure.
That was some fantastic clutch sprinting there, Don. I mean, it was a bit, pretty impressive to get a PR on the second FTS. When you already got, I think you got third or fourth fastest on the first FTS.
I think I was 7th.
Awesome.
I think Joel got 7th, Gav got 9th, I got 10th on the first one.
Yeah. Is that what happens when you take the Snapchat on top of? Is it?
Purple cocksure helps.
Yeah.
That,
Oh,
that is
horrible.
horrible.
Oh,
Give me freaking
I was under not enough
time.
recovery. Oh, I was under pressure all the way through since the second time round, and then I dropped the headset on the descent towards the sprint, and I thought I could get up and pick it up because we were going downhill. I couldn't. Oh. You'll see just before that second sprint, my watch dropped to 0. 5 seconds,
Yeah.
it's about 2 seconds too long.
I just
Oh,
thought you were doing hair and makeup or something, Dave.
No, I'll admit to being massively under pressure coming through Three Sisters, but you know, I'm not entirely convinced I could have hung on through the sprint anyway. But dropping 2 seconds off the back on the way into it certainly didn't help.
No.
That third
You can blame
time
me.
up
I was pushing the pace.
What, on the second climb?
Yeah, the second sprint, I was going for the foul.
Wow.
Yeah, well, the second one was FAL, right? So it was being pushed from basically the top of Harlem Hill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's split at the top of Harlem, I think. At the top of the first sister.
That's why I was under pressure all the way through Three Sisters. It's you know, it's very difficult to recover there if you're under pressure and the pace is on. I've raced
Oh, man.
Heard Winter Racing HWR with the A's through there a few times, and you can always guarantee on lap 2 through the Three Sisters is where you'll get snapped. You've probably got the push to get over Harlem with, but you don't have the. I don't have the grunt to hold on whilst they're driving through Three Sisters.
That's horrible.
Yeah, good interval session though.
I mean, I do quite like
stronger.
it. Yeah, it's a solid